Today we are going to be reviewing the two Yumm smoking hot bhoot chips created with Naagin Hot Sauce. Now I've never heard of Naagin Hot Sauce. I've heard of Sprig Bhoot Jolokia sauce, rated about 75,000 Scoville heat units as far as I remember. I have heard about Katil hot sauce, and I do believe they make a Bhoot Jolokia sauce. I've only seen it on Instagram advertisements. I've never seen it in a store. The price wise is pretty good actually, not very expensive. Naagin I've never heard about. Which begs the question. This is very ambitious, isn't it? See, this is two Yumm. Two Yumm, I don't think I've seen them make actual chips made of potato. I have not seen them make potato chips. And I've never heard of Naagin hot sauce. So we have two unknown players entering the field of potato chips, which has been dominated absolutely by Frito-Lay. Now, Frito-Lay's attempts at a spicy chip have been lackluster, mediocre, and downright pathetic as of late. Kurkure was half decent at best. But this has potential to either be, a kingslayer in the potato chip market, or it could be, fall along the wayside as everyone else has. So I do have my reservations about it, but I am also optimistic because I genuinely do not believe that anyone could make a more sad, pathetic, and overall waste of time spicy chip than Frito-Lay and their Lay's smoking hot Lay's was. So again, I came to know about this very interestingly. I haven't seen any advertisement for this particular chip. I came to know about it. I found a packet of it lying in a trash heap somewhere. So that's what really, got me into searching for this. I haven't been able to find it around my college at all. I've only been able to find it on accident, really, in some random store in the city of Mangalore. I was not expecting to find it there, but yeah, I found it, and all is well that ends well. So without further ado, let us be cautious and at the same time hope that my caution is warranted, because spicy chip, man. All right. Okay. A quick sniff of these chips. It is very well seasoned. All these chips are very generously seasoned, which makes me both hopeful that it will be very spicy and also cautious that it might be too spicy. I do not have a very high spice tolerance, but of course I'm looking for a spicy chip, as I assume the rest of you are. So let's try it. It is the camera doesn't get it right. It is a very pronounced orange, similar to the Lay's Masala Munch, although a bit orange or a bit redder than that. So immediately I can say that the actual potato chip is pretty bad. I mean, compared to Lay's, at least it's pretty bad. It seems. Oh wow! Okay, I'm actually excited. Wow. So the chip itself, nothing to write home about. It is a passable chip. Passable. I would not expect this quality from like any local brands. It is substantially higher quality than the local brands, as expected from an up and coming company such as two Yumm. Spice wise, it is more than Frito-Lay. Yes, it is considerably more spicy than Frito-Lay. Do I believe is it spicy enough? No, I do not. Now, At this point, you guys might be thinking, oh, I'm just never satisfied. I just want more and more spice. And that is true. I am not satisfied. I do want more spice. When you have a potato chip packet which has flames on it, you name drop Bhoot Jolokia chilies. Bhoot Jolokia chilies, which go up to 1 million Scoville heat units. You are name dropping and you are indicating that this chip will knock the absolute socks off of you. See, this is what I expected from Frito-Lay. A spicy chip. This is a good spicy chip. Do I believe it is worthy of being called a Bhoot Jolokia smoking hot chip? No. It's not that spicy, man. I mean, like, I don't gonna casually eat this packet. You know, what I want from a spicy chip is I shouldn't be able to consume it. Because I have a low spice tolerance, and I swear I have a low spice tolerance. But if I can handle a chip relatively easily or without any real issues, I can only assume that for the wider Indian audience, that this chip is simply not spicy enough to warrant its fire on the packet. And these Bhoot Jolokia chilies, this is... Look, it's a good chip. Don't get me wrong, it's a good chip. But, man, I'm looking for something more. I'm looking for something that's straight up inedible. Not that much. That's just insane. That's just stupid. Something I cannot handle. I can go to a restaurant and eat a sabji and not be able to handle the spice. I don't doubt that's the case for many of you people. You can go to like a random restaurant, even the most spicy dish. I do believe the majority of the audience watching will be able to handle it. I cannot. Personally, I cannot handle that. But if I can handle this, for you guys, it's just like, I can walk in the park. It's too easy. Now, okay, you guys may be wondering now, if you have been following along the spicy chip saga and you've been as interested in it as I have, you would have come across these one chip challenge chips, which are now available in India for around 250 rupees. Expensive, yes. But you have to understand that these chips are a single potato chip, or not even a potato chip. I think they're corn chips like Doritos. One single chip, relatively large. I do believe it's larger than the largest of Doritos. And it is supposed to have millions of Scoville heat units. And you might ask, okay, why am I not trying that? Because it is not an Indian product. It is not meant for India because it's not made here. It was never made here. It is imported. It's not made by an Indian company. It's not made for an Indian audience. I am looking for a chip worthy of the Indian audience. I do believe the Indian audience is not only ready, but deserving of truly insane spice. Truly mind-blowing insane spice. And again, no Indian company wants to provide that. Why is that? If Frito-Lay is not willing to provide it, I can sort of understand. Despite them having operations and manufacturing within India, and I would assume that their operating facilities in India are managed and, run by Indians. But of course, they'll have Western American, influence. So I don't expect them to create something insane. But an Indian company, potato chip, collaborating with an Indian company, Hot Sauce, making a chip which is spicy, but just only spicy, not like really spicy. I mean, it just goes to show, again, I keep on saying this, I'm beating a dead horse at this point. How long will we accept this? How long will we go around being disappointed by potato chips? A potato chip has been the concept of the potato chip has been mastered like decades and decades ago. I might even say a century ago. I don't know the exact history of potato chips, but at least 70 years old. I'd expect the 1950s America had pretty good Lay's chips. The concept of the potato chip has been mastered eons ago. The concept of spice has been mastered by India again eons ago. Where is the result? Where is the real collaboration? Where is the ambition? Where is just the, say screw it. We'll make something insane. Kurkure was willing to make chart fills, that atrocity, that absolute war crime of a I don't even want to call it food, an absolute assault on all of my senses. The same people who greenlit that, I assume also greenlit their lackluster, not very spicy potato chip. Why? Why are they so willing to create something? Do they have the willingness to create something obnoxious and atrocious and never before seen? Why are they not doing it for spice? When has India ever said that, oh, we don't want spice, we cannot handle spice? When has this country ever said that? When has the stereotypes ever been that, oh, Indians cannot have spice? When has our legacy, when has our culture ever been without spice? What is this, man? Alright. Okay, let's finish off the review. I've almost finished off these chips. Like, they're nothing interesting, man. Yeah. It's not spicy. Alright, availability, very rare. I mean, I've only found it in one place. That too, like, in some not even like, some strange kirana dukan I found it in. So I'm gonna say its availability is very low. Price wise, 10 rupee chip. It costs 10 rupees, so you can see it. It is 10 rupees. For how many grams? 24 grams, not bad. I do believe 24 grams, 10 rupees is standard for potato chips. So, I guess quantity wise, price bang for a buck, it's alright. Flavor. Flavor is interesting. It has more spice than any other potato chip, but it's not enough to carry it. Flavor, okay, spice is an exception when it comes to flavor, although spice is not a flavor. I'll be considering it in a flavor for the sake of this. Flavor must be dynamic. You cannot have one flat flavor. It becomes very boring. But for spice, you can have one flat flavor, which is heat and spice, provided it is extremely hot. Spice is not what I consider a primary flavor. It is a secondary, it is a supplementary flavor. It is there to enhance flavors. So on its own, it's not very good. Pure spice on its own is boring. It is flat. It is one-dimensional. It is not dynamic. It is static. But if you really want to have only spice, then you better go full send into making it the most spiciest, to the point where the flavor doesn't matter. Surviving the heat matters. But as this potato chip has managed to like not be spicy enough and not have a very interesting flavor profile, I'm not gonna give a number because I don't believe it's relevant here. I mean, it ranks very low on flavor. The flavor is very boring, very uninteresting. It doesn't get helped by the fact that the actual potato chip is not the highest of qualities. And so yeah, doesn't punch well on flavor, doesn't punch well on chip quality. It doesn't go very well on availability. It is a niche product which fails to be niche. A niche product which fails to be niche is a complete failure. What is the point of a niche product which is not niche? It is not a product. It is simply, it is just bad. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just bad. So yeah, yet again, disappointed. If you guys want to try it, of course, if you can find it, please try it. As it is the spiciest chip I have seen in the Indian market. I do believe you people should go out and try it if you find it. It's not very expensive. And please tell me what your opinions are in the comments below. And do tell me if you have like, differing opinions, because I do want to have some discourse on chips. So yeah, I'd say that this chip is overall, do I recommend it? Do I want you to try it? Yes, I want you to try it. I do want you guys to try like, every type of chip. But if you've already tried it, do not believe you'll ever buy it again. There's no reason to buy it again. It's a very eat and forget chip, very forgettable potato chip. So yeah, one more disappointing potato chip added to the roster of disappointing spicy potato chips. And that will be the end. Thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts and comments below. If you have any other suggestions for like other chips I can review or other things. I was recommended to try Calvin's milkshake. I haven't been able to find it. If I do find it, I will promise I will make a review on it. But if you guys have any other suggestions what I should review, then of course feel free to leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.